Hello everyone, this is Aery Mark III, and today I'm continuing my Let's Play of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Last time we did this, I was rescuing Kazmaran the Eternal from a whole lot of trouble out in the woods, and I just brought him here before the end of session. Since there isn't really much else to do here except for this chest, it looks like. Picklock, yes. I'll just quickly do this and see if there's actually anything good inside. Oh, a couple of green items. That's nice. No, wrong key. Okay, inventory. 24, 33... Ooh, armor upgrade. It'll remove my fire damage, but it'll give me extra armor. It seems they're actually lower grade items, though, so... I'll stay with the Infernal Helm. Oh well. Now, young lady, what do you have? Because you weren't here when I came up. I remember that much.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours.
What tome are you on about?
Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites!
Well, this seems to be a case of discrimination, but there's no proof one way or the other, really, without that tome, as far as I can tell, so... Okay, it's still a quest, so I'll accept it.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way.
In other words, don't commit crimes, but do commit crimes. Well, thank you. That was very clear guidance.
The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse.
Okay, that means that I will need to... Yep, I'll need to become part of the Order if I want to do this legitimately. And I've just noticed her name is Zelda. I should have picked up on that a little bit sooner.
It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk.
Well, that sounds good to me if you've undergone the rites.
You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorehart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
Okay. I guess the last thing I want to ask about this one is Father Dinwell.
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the Church deems worthy.
Yep, that sounds fair. Nice talking to you, sister. New quest, members only. Well,
Hello.
hello to you too. Since I'm in town, I will go and turn in the quest I was last working on, which was dealing with the massive plague possible virus which was being developed as a bioweapon. All for good purposes and defence, of course.
Hook doesn't like loafers.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude.
Minor health, 3 gen potions, and 260 gold. Thank you very much. Alistar, I think that was your assistant, wasn't it?
Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one, I would know.
Or not. Alistar was apparently a city. Or was it Karth?
He seems so eager to aid me in my work that I've failed to pursue the proper references. Yes, I have only myself to blame for this catastrophe. How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Our friendship, was that too an act?
Okay, that was his name. But I honestly can't say anything about if friendship was an act, I'm afraid. So hard to say about such things.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your time. Still, I'm just glad that I managed to get in the way of the Red Legion's plans. I certainly wiped out as many of them as I could find. And also destroyed the boxes containing the virus, as I said. Or should I be calling it a poison? Probably better just call it a poison, I think. No active quests, okay. What have I got? Into the lights, speak to the Fate Weaver. Commendation. Defeat 2 Red Legion captains. And I've got 2 side quests. Building bridges and steal the tomb. Tomb? Why would I steal a tomb? Steal a tome. Let's go for building bridges since that poor Faye is still here on the ground. It's been several days since I first saw her there. You'd think she'd have been taken inside by now. Now maybe that's just a bit too much to hope for, really. Either that or they're not sure if they can move her or not. I wouldn't know. I'm not an expert on the Fae. But it does seem I need to move up and around here through a pack of wolves. Now what was block? Oh, that's spells. Okay, that's block. Sword and there we go, jackals. Oh, nearly got me there. I still remember on the demo, the first time I ran into wolves, they really gave me a hard time. Oh, what's this? A chest. Hard. Okay. 15 picks. This is probably going to get a bit messy. Yep, instantly broke it. Oh, a bit further, I think. Actually, that went quite well. Sturdy buckler and Smouldering scepter. Wrong key again. Wasn't one of those, one of those, one of those. Shield, sturdy buckler. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's got a 19 on it. Finesse 3. Fair enough. What else was it I got? Smouldering scepter, okay. 6 ice damage. Requirements level 1. Oh, that's the first time I've... Okay, no it's not. I was going to say it's the first time I've come across something that has a direct level requirement rather than a skill requirement. But then it turns out I've got a whole bunch of others that have that as well. So yeah, I've just not been paying attention, it seems.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear go! You should have seen it. A rooster, she said, change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Okay, unfortunately I missed part of that because of running into a couple of enemies, but from context I think what was being recorded there was just a joke about a rooster or something. I'm not sure. Let's see, click, right. Armour and gauntlets, thank you very much. Third one's charge. Right, where is it? Here we go. Plus 20%. Whoa, 20% damage. That is a nice one. And I've still got the other buff as well. Anyway, you must be the Fae that watches over the village. Aery. Nice to meet you.
May your hollow gods keep you, mortal. I am called Aery. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
No, I'm not here to ask about the Tuatha. And that's only one of the options from you, apparently. But I'm actually just here for the injured Fae.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Well, she really doesn't think very much of mortals, does she? Oh well.
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
Which I do not. I have spent no points in alchemy whatsoever. Now what's this about a great cycle?
All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and fey alike. If it is one's time to pass into the Great Cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth.
Huh. Death and rebirth. Is there anything else I want to ask you? Let's see what you think of mortals.
I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious.
I am glad we can amuse. Well, you are friendly enough, I suppose.
I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless.
Mirth of the witless. Actually, I find that quite descriptive, to be honest. I know it's not a nice thing to say, but I do. But that's all for now, I think. Unless... yeah, let's ask about the gardens of Ysa.
I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you.
Maybe I'll stop by and have a look sometime. Still, thanks for the warning.
Farewell.
Okay. Create a greater healing potion. Well, I know that I can't do that, as I don't have any skill points in it. Not to mention my ability to gather reagents for potion making is absolutely terrible. Oh, hello.